Okay, well, actually, did you guys hear that Lisa's on like a hiatus for a little bit? The singer that does the Demon Slayer
Dude,
song and shit.
to be honest, good. That bitch needs a
Yeah,
break.
I was gonna
She's
say,
been in everything.
yeah, dude. I was like, dude, that bitch has been in everywhere, dude. I was like, fuck, dude. You know what she needs? And I say this like with her mental health in mind. I think she needs to get stuffed, man. I think she needs a fucking just some Japanese guy to just come up to her and be like, chin chin, and then her just be like, hi,
She?
hi, arigato gozaimasu, and then just go. No, I don't know what the fuck she needs. Hey, welcome back to Anime Casuals. I'm Lucky. Here I go. This hand of mine is burning red.
And I'm Michael. Realize the only ones who should kill are those who are prepared to be killed.
Johnny.
Your darkness swallowed up my son? Who decided that?
Erupting, burning.
Now all of you,
Die.
What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Anime Casuals. I am Lucky.
I'm Michael.
I'm Johnny.
And we make up Anime Casuals. Today, we're talking about poisons in anime, or people that use poisons. I mean, it was really poisons in anime, but I realized that I didn't actually list off like any actual names of the poisons, so I'm just gonna go.
A lot of them don't have names.
Yeah, so whatever. It's poisons in anime. And I gotta tell you guys, I've been watching a lot of Forensic Files, so I don't know. I was looking at for some reason in the past week since we've talked about this, I've been seeing a lot of fucking arsenic poisonings in Forensic Files. I'm like, bro, this is wild. I was watching murders at first. Now I'm watching like fucking people get fucked up by arsenic, and I don't know. I thought it was a weird sign. I was like, wow, this is really interesting. But anyway, off of Forensic Files. Yeah, right.
From poison. Okay.
Yeah, really, dude. Or antifreeze, whatever it is. But anyway, that's a whole different story. I can't remember who actually said this one. Was it you, Johnny, or you, Michael? I'm gonna say it's John. No, I'm saying go for it, Michael.
Okay, so we're gonna start off with this guy. His name is Magellan. And
Nice.
he is by far probably my top pick on this list.
Yeah.
I mean, it might be because he's literally a poison man who is partly made of poison and eats poison and poops poison and poisons everything.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
But he has an ability that literally poisons anything it touches. It poisons the walls. It poisons metal. It poisons cement. It poisons people. And it looks like a big, red, terrible skull of death. And that is awesome. It was one of the coolest episodes. And also the episode that I was basically like, Lucky, if you're going to get into One Piece, you got to start here. You got to start right before this arc and just watch like 80 episodes of like the Marineford arc, because it's so good. Also, one of the closest deaths that Luffy's had in. Also, is this a spoilers for you? Go watch One Piece. Get over there. Go watch it.
To be fair, that's one of like numerous deaths.
Yes.
Guys always dying.
Yes.
Anyway.
But this one is one of the few that he didn't just recover from. He had to get like basically life injection into his body. Like literally something that more than likely removed years off his life.
And probably removed the testosterone in his body as well.
Yeah, that's true. Like he might be a woman now. And this is definitely one of my favorites. It was such a good arc. We meet the best guy, one of Luffy's good friends who I wish came back in the anime, and it was harrowing basically watching this man just yell, "Gambare!"
That was the only reason why I know that fucking phrase, dude. Just because he said it so fucking much. And Mugiwara. Like, that was the only two words I heard for, like, a whole 3 episodes. And I was like, wow. I'm learning Japanese, guys. I'm learning it.
Yeah.
One step at a time.
So Magellan's my first one and probably my top one.
Good pick. I almost chose it, but I figured someone would, so.
Yeah, I had to cross it off my list.
My pick, I didn't look up his name, but it's the guy from Baki who, if I remember right, he's
Hey, I
got
got
the
that.
hands that he just soaks in poison,
Yeah, that's called the
and then he just slaps people, right?
Yeah, let me just
the
cross that off my list as well. Yeah,
Way of the
Oh,
Void
cool, yeah.
fist or Way of the Void hand. That we had like 3 people. Are you talking about the old crazy guy? Because that guy was great.
No,
Kunimatsu.
I'm thinking of the guy that fought Baki in the playground.
yeah, that's Yanagi. Yanagi
Yeah,
and
Yanagi.
yeah.
Yeah, because that's the guy he would also when he slaps you, he'd like take off your skin too.
Yeah,
right?
layers.
That guy's gnarly. I mean, on top of poison, he's just ripping off skin. I mean, that's just efficiency. I don't know.
Yeah, but it was really fun to watch. Also, what an insane technique to build up. Just like, hey, you're gonna slap this poison, and then you're gonna slap this sand, and then I think it was sand, and then you hand poison, hand sand, and then your hand swells up. I'm like, then you don't have a hand anymore. Like you've lost
Yeah.
this hand.
You know, I was always wondering though, how does he clap them cheeks though? Like whenever he's trying to go at it, does he use the hand that's not? Because wait, no, it's just one hand that's poison,
Yeah.
right? So he's got to use
Still.
the other hand. And I don't know. I feel like you'd get confused every now and then, just be like, "Psh, no!"
After you get in the moment, she just withers away.
Yeah,
Well,
dude.
that's
I
the
mean,
thing. It's like you gotta use your
glove,
big hand, though,
glove,
right, for the
gloves,
poison?
guys. Oh, gloves. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, but it's gotta be a big, thick glove for your big.
Oh, that's true. You
swollen
can't.
hand.
Yeah, that's true. Because any other glove's just gonna fucking evaporate.
Yeah,
Man.
that's good. That's gross.
Okay. Anyway, let's keep going. I just I went into too many different scenarios. You know, like when anime characters start going into like Shikamaru when he's like triple going like 3 steps ahead of you, and that was exactly what I was going with that. Well, if that glove does evaporate, then I'll do that. I was like, okay, hold on, I went a little too far down.
Come back,
Uh,
Lucky. Come back.
my first one is kind of a weird pick, but I just remembered it. Cause okay, I'll be real with you. This character's kind of a fucking loser, but his
We're
name's
talking about Lucky Nua.
exactly. This is Mustard from My Hero Academia. He was the person in the mask that came into the forest when they were training with the Pussycat Dolls. What the fuck are their names again? I forgot what their names are.
Yeah, the Pussycat Dolls.
Exactly.
Close enough. I knew what you were talking about.
Yeah. They sing that one
Wild,
song, you know.
Wild Pussycats.
Yeah, there you go. But anyway, he comes in with his mask and he like puts a bunch of people to sleep, and finally, the students were pretty bright and they're like, "Yo, why is he wearing a gas mask if he's using fucking poison?" They just fucking knock his mask off and he puts himself out with his own mask, and I was like, "Okay, dog, I'm gonna be real with you. You're kind of fucking stupid." But I do have to say, during like that whole segment, which was really a dark, like kind of a dark, just like arc, that made me laugh the hardest. So it was one of the ones that I kind of remembered. I just had to look up his name, but the fact that his name is Mustard and he's also, I mean, that's kind of a crude joke right there, but yeah, just the fact that he's not immune to his own poison is just fucking hilarious to me.
That's actually
So
why he was on my list because I was like, great name.
great name, right? Yeah.
I remember thinking like, why the hell is he named Mustard? Oh my god, it's brilliant. Anyway.
All right, Michael, what's your next one?
Which is that what mustard gas does? It puts you to sleep.
No, I
And
think.
I was like, I didn't think it does.
Yeah,
I
I
think
think-
it burned your eyes and it was
Yeah,
terrible.
it does a lot of different things, but
Ooh, is that a prediction? No, it's not because we're moving on.
oh
And he's affected by
shit.
his own poison. Okay, here we go. So my next one, I'm gonna leave a bigger name title out there, but because it's so traumatic, we're gonna go with the Orb Piercer Venom or Poison. So this is this creature who can see the future, and basically like anything that you try to do to it, it can avoid because of its weird like sensory organ. And so you already got that. You've got its like needle things are sharp as steel, and then on top of that, they're so deadly that even just the tip, just a small prick
Nothing
of
but the
its
tip.
steel like tentacles will make your limb swell up and give you the worst, most painful death imaginable. And of course, we're talking about Made in the Abyss here.
I was gonna say, I was like, wait a minute, it sounds really familiar. I couldn't remember what anime that was though.
In Earth.
I picked the Orb Piercer one because it's actually a really cool looking creature when they approach it. It's got a very unique like little it's like almost like a little battle moment in this anime. But then the sheer awfulness of everything that comes right after it, both physically affected Lucky, me, and possibly Johnny. So it's a great anime, but that whole like 2 episode span of them going like, we'll beat it up and we'll get our backpack back. Was that a smart idea? Absolutely not. Also, if you're gonna cut off an arm, might as well you should cut it off, not break it or
Yeah, I don't, dude.
half
Okay,
cut
I
it.
mean, listen, I get that these guys are kids, bro. But you literally have a guy that can eviscerate things on the spot. And I mean, granted, looking at hindsight right now, what they did afterwards, maybe not a good idea either. But in the moment, I mean, you got a guy that can just fucking eviscerate things. I mean, I'm sure you could figure shit out. But anyway, whatever. Go ahead, Johnny.
Yeah, Johnny, get us out of there.
Yeah, I'll take us out of that nightmare and bring us into.
Hurry, Johnny! It's still in my head. Hurry, hurry! Ah!
It's from Bleach. It is what's his name? Captain Mayuri.
Yeah.
Mayuri Kuratsuchi.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Why you gotta bring up that guy?
And his
Yeah.
Bankai for Zanbakuto is just terrifying.
Baby.
I still hear the scream, dude. It's like, oh god.
Yeah, that's the worst Bankai ever. I don't know why you'd be proud of that ever. Be
It's
like, no,
absolutely
it
not a
stays
sword
away.
at that point.
I buried it in the ground because that's an awful one, and it just spews poison. It's just a dead baby. It's awful.
Yeah, it's a big dead. And you know what? At some point, I thought he said he experimented on his own Bankai. I wonder what that thing looked like before he messed it up.
It's probably just a regular baby, and then now it's just a fucking gigantic fucking piece of shit with like. Doesn't it get like
Gigantic
swords
baby.
swords at its necks too at some point?
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
dude,
it's got
this.
a bunch of swords there.
Oh my
Someone
god.
put that thing in Resident Evil where it belongs.
No, leave it out of Resident Evil. I don't need that shit in my games, bro. They already got enough fucking demonic shit in those things. All right. Okay, another funny one. I'll be honest with you. But the minute I heard poison, I thought of this. So this is another reason why Sakura is a fucking idiot. She brings this knife over to try and kill Sasuke in the Land of Iron right before the Five Kage Summit. And she's just like, all right, I'm going to try and kill Sasuke with this knife. I'm going to go get him. I'm going to go get him. And then she realizes that she still wants the dick. And like can't really do it. So and like, but then she also forgets that Sasuke is way fucking stronger than her, even without his eyes. And fucking, he just bodies her. Kind of. I mean, Kakashi, and him are fighting and stuff, and he ends up actually grabbing the knife and trying to kill her with it. Ends up stabbing Naruto because he's trying to save Sakura. And then right after the whole fight, Naruto just fucking like falls down. He's just like, wow, because he ends up getting stabbed with the knife, right, and on the cheek or something like that. And I was like, okay, Sakura, you are such a dumb bitch, bro. This is why nobody fucking likes you, okay? And you know what's funny is the poison on that knife is not nearly as deadly as the poison of having that woman in this show, dude. That woman is the poison to fucking Naruto and the whole Naruto universe. I mean, not as bad as Boruto. I'll say that. She's not nearly as bad as Boruto, but man, dude, if we're talking about, that was just one of the funniest moments to me. Although,
Sakura,
yeah,
everybody else.
yeah, exactly, man. I mean, jeez Louise. I'm just thinking about all this in hindsight. I'm like, man, dude. What the fuck did they do with Sakura, bro? But anyway,
Yeah.
that's my next pick right
Let me
there.
get you out of that.
Yeah,
and
get
let
still
me
in my head.
you
Get it out.
over
Get it out.
To another horrific anime because we're gonna make circles with it. You know, anything that uses poison. Actually, I just got off watching. I don't remember the YouTube group, but like these guys were like, "What it's like to be a poison user in anime."
Did you say you got off?
No.
Oh.
I just got off of watching.
Oh, okay. Sure you did.
Oh, who are those guys that they make like anime skits on YouTube? They're like really popular. It's
RDC?
like RCB.
RDC?
Yeah.
RDC World? Yeah.
Yeah, dude, they had one about poison users. It was hilarious. I poisoned the sun rays. You poisoned the sun rays? That means everybody's gonna die. Like he's like, yes, it's all for my poison. I'm like, dude, every poison user is like that. They're like, I tried it on 27 puppies. Why? Because I needed to see if they'll die.
I couldn't take care of them.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think he said something like, I tried it on 17 whales. He's like, all you need is one whale. That's one whale equals a person. Like, you don't need to do that.
One well
Anyway,
equals a lot of
Find
people.
a bigger
Yeah.
one.
And so talking about those kind of poisons, we're getting to Coco from Toriko. Literally, I want to see a Coco versus Magellan fight in Death
That would
Battle
be a good one.
Because Magellan is made of poison and has a poison that can poison poisons. If his red poison is believed, he can poison anything. And then we have Coco, who's ingested or something to himself of 500 different kinds of poison to the point where he makes his own poison. Like his body makes poison. And I think at the time when they were like kind of like Zebra's stat of where he's like, yeah, I've made like 100 different species go extinct because I just ate them. But also because he was a good guy and because those species were bad animals, which they talk about later. It's insane that Coco basically, I wonder what his first poison was like. Like he got poison ivy and he's like, yeah, I can take 499 more of these.
He's like, that's bullshit. I'm getting over that. Just starts rubbing it on himself.
Yeah. And the way all of his like moves work are like, it's really fun. And I like these poison users who are just like, instead of, you know, like a Naruto-esque, like, or like that My Hero guy who's like, yeah, I got one carb poison. It's like, no, I am poison, you bitch. And if you try to mess with me, I will fill your body with every poison known to man.
Oh,
And you're
shit.
like, oh, okay, I'm good. I'll walk away. I'm good. And he doesn't even need to have hand poisons. So,
Do you think his jizz is poison too?
do you think if he has a baby, the baby will be poisoned?
I mean, I would hope so. I don't know why I would hope so. Sorry. Johnny, go ahead and bring us away from that.
My next pick, actually, I am not sure about the name because I had lost my list like 5 minutes before the recording. I'm gonna try it. I think it's Ryuji Vinsmoke.
Okay.
From One Piece.
Reiju.
Hanji's sister. Reiju.
Reiju,
Okay,
yeah.
I was memories. Anyway, she's probably the hottest poison user that I can think of, and she's just really cool. Did she poison Luffy for all of like 5 minutes?
No,
He
she
poisoned himself.
yeah. And she
Okay.
sucked it out of it.
Poison.
She sucked them off. She just sucked it right out of him.
And she got like
Yeah.
butterfly wings, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's got this
Yeah.
whole like insect poison nonsense going on.
Yeah.
She's banging.
So she's banging. She's banging. She's
Thin
banging.
smoke.
Hey,
Anyway.
but not to trigger Luggy, like she can be with anybody who's not on the Luffy crew. Because that's too close to Lucky's last video about siblings. Okay, anyways, Lucky.
That is true. That is true. Also, I think she's hot. Her body's hot. It's just the fact that she looks like Sanji and has the fucking eyebrow thing. It's a little too much, man. That's a little much.
Yeah, the eyebrows have been
That's a little much, man. If they just
There's enough that I don't quite look at that. So
yeah,
You
that
don't
is
want to walk around
true.
with swirly ass eyebrows.
Not that way, bro. Fuck. The next one I'm gonna choose here is okay. So this one, it kind of counts, but it kind of doesn't count. It's like more of a yeah. I'm gonna change the fucking rules, man.
apparently.
It's a little bit more of a condition than a poison, but it works kind of like a poison. This is Soifon. She had from Bleach. She's one of the captains, and she has this power. I'm not talking about her Bankai, which is fucking stupid, but her Shikai, which she just if she hits you in the same place 3 times, then you're basically dead. And I was like, wow, that's a really fucking cool power. And you know, which I mean, it is. You know, it's like it's kind of like the ultimate like equalizer, right? Because she's super fucking fast, and it's supposed to act like kind of like a bee sting. I still do think they fucking ruined her with her Bankai, but you know.
Do you know what her Bankai is?
Yeah, no, fucking her dude. That is one of the stupidest Bankai. I feel like they just were like, "Hey, we need somebody to shoot a gigantic bazooka at this guy for action effect," and they're just like, "I mean, shit, we haven't just covered Soifon's Bankai yet. Why don't we just throw that in there? We'll just make it a giant bazooka. How about that?"
Funny, right?
Yeah, that'd be pretty funny. Yeah, we'll make it so she's so fucking embarrassed that she never brings it up. It's like, oh.
Also, you know how everybody else is slightly built off of their Shikai to their Bankai? Like there's somewhat of a parallel. Yeah, well, nah, we won't make hers like anywhere near close. Oh, you know what? If she hits someone with a sniper bullet in the same place twice, oh, they're dead.
Actually, that's a
I
really
wouldn't
good
mind if,
idea.
See, I wouldn't mind if like she shoots the rocket and then it just doesn't do anything, but then a giant bee just comes from space. And just, boosh. Okay, anyway.
Yeah, but yeah,
That's a
like
great idea, John.
that's actually probably the only person whose Shikai I think is cooler than the Bankai, except for Ichigo, because his sword looks way better when it's Shikai than when it's Bankai.
Yeah.
Just, I mean, it's cool. It's cool when he goes Bankai, but you know,
I've got a
fuck.
normal dark sword.
Yeah, exactly, right.
Cool.
I don't really have. I think I have like 2 left. Do we want to go
I
into?
got 2 left.
Yeah, do we want to go into like lightning rounds? Just
John,
throw
you got
both
any
of them in there.
I have one.
Okay.
Sure, let's
Put
do
them
one
out
more
of the
round.
Yeah,
and
let's
then
just
we'll
do one more
rank
round
them.
and just involve everything in there since we only got
Okay.
2 more each.
So I'll just do my last two right now. I think it's my last two. I'm gonna double check my bigger list. Oh no, I actually have a couple more, but I'll get to them right now. So my first one is Kumoko from So I'm a Spider. So what? Uh, I can't really say specifically. She just has a bunch of poison, but the way she uses it in the anime by just dousing like overflowing amounts of poison over somebody and be like, okay, now you're dead, is amazing.
Yay.
I have probably the one of the more disturbing versions of poison is the poison from Dead Man Wonderland, and every single prisoner in Dead Man Wonderland is hooked up with a neck device that constantly injects them with poison, and then they have to eat little candies that they buy from working their time at a theme park and all of these games that are super deadly and could kill you to get money to buy the antidote, which will save them for like another 3 days or something ridiculous like that. And I'm like, that's just a demented ass way to keep prisoners. Be like, okay, so we've got our death theme park that all the audience thinks is just fake. And then we have our prisoners hooked up with death on their neck. And then underneath the prison, we have, more battles with blood people.
Dude, that is an awesome fucking band name, Death on the Neck, bro.
Death on the
Death on the Neck, dude. That's fucking metal as shit.
And then my last couple are, I mentioned it in our antidote or medicine one, but I also, or drug one, the spiders from Demon Slayer. I hate that poison that turns people into spiders. But in that same episode, we also get to see the other poison, the butterfly lady, who can just kill demons with poison.
Mhm.
I was like, that's awesome. And the way they die, they're like, haha, well, you didn't cut off my neck. She's like, oh, well, you're going to be dead anyway. I touched you a little nick in your arm. You're dead. You're dead. Oh my, more Shindaru. Sorry. Yeah, and then I don't want to say the last one. Hopefully you guys cover it. And if you guys don't, I'll quickly say it at the end because it's too obvious.
All right, Johnny, what's your last one? Or two more, who knows?
My last one, at the time I was trying to fill the list, but it's Sasori. More just because I think the delivery is kind of cool. How he uses a scorpion-like tail, I think is just kind of a fun way to do it. I mean, I don't know. They could have done anyway, clouds and poison mist or something like that. But he has a tail. It's kind of like an classy art of Sasori.
I was like, what?
That's like my last one.
How does that relate to art?
Because his puppets are art. You don't understand.
You don't understand me, Dad.
Okay. Oh my god, you guys just reminded me of that fucking emo song. You remember that shit? I'm an emo kid, nonconformist as can be. You be. I don't remember the fucking rest of it, but yeah, that was funny enough. When I thought of poison, I thought of emo for some reason. I was like, that's not a good thought to have. Anyway, why don't we go over to my last two? So the first one is going to be, well, okay, this one actually is not going to be it for sure, Michael. But this first one is Gordon from Black Clover. There it is. That's what the name.
Oh, that's the quiet guy?
Yeah, it's a little bit of a spoiler. That's kind of what he does. I won't spoil exactly what he does, what like his poisons do, but that's what his family specializes in. And the funniest thing is, all his family look exactly like him. Like they have the same exact face. And when he goes to visit them, they're all just like working on poisons and shit, and that's basically all they do. And yeah, it's pretty interesting. And my last one is gonna be Akane or what's Akame I can't remember, from Akame ga Kill.
Akame?
Akame ga Kill, yeah.
She's literally the name of the show?
Yeah,
Really
I don't know why I thought it was like Akane, and I was like, wait, Akame ga Kill. But isn't her name Akane?
Yeah.
And I was like, shit, dude. But anyway,
Akane get killed.
yeah, there we go. But yeah, I just did a fucking podcast about Kill la Kill, so everything's confusing me right now. So Akame, just because her fucking sword is basically death. It's one of the cheapest things for like one of the best sword users I've ever seen. You know, like it'd be like if Rurouni Kenshin had a sword that can just one-shot body you, but he plays it on hard mode, so he has a fucking sword that can't kill you, and he has to knock you out. You know what I'm saying? Like that's so fucking ridiculous. But she's not only a master swordsman, but she's also got the sword that can just basically one-shot you, and then obviously I'm not gonna go into spoilers for later on, but it gets pretty fucking ridiculous what she can do with it. So yeah, it's like it's a poison that works a couple different ways, but yeah,
I was gonna say that.
yeah,
I was like,
it's fucking
poisons.
it's fucking stupid, man. I when I saw that I was like, yo, this bitch is OP as hell, dude. Like she could just body anybody if she just lands a hit on them, and you're like, fuck that, bro.
Would you guys want any of these poisons like as a
Administered to
poison
us?
you could use?
Oh,
no,
okay.
no,
I was
not
like,
administered to you. Yeah, stop it.
it's like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah, I'm sorry, you're on death row, Logie. We're gonna.
Oh man, you know the one I definitely wouldn't want is Magellan because of those shits that he takes, dude. Like, oh my god,
Yeah,
that's a
definitely.
bad take. That's a bad. Then again,
he half does that to
eats.
himself.
Yeah, he eats some weird shit too. I don't.
I don't know. I'm good. I don't need poison.
Yeah, man, because I'm always afraid it'll backfire on me. You know, I might just accidentally touch something. Like if I was that guy with the hand and I accidentally jerked off with the wrong hand, I'm like, no, and you're just like, fuck, and then your dick falls off, bro. You're done.
And then your dick swells up, and then it's also poison.
Yeah. Oh, maybe that's what. Oh no, never mind. You don't want that. You don't want that.
Dangerous road.
Yeah, right. You're gonna need special
Hey.
condoms for that shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm the worst at CD.
No, I don't really think I would want any of these. Maybe I like Sasori's just because like it's through a puppet, so I could just use it to go like poison other people. But besides that, yeah, probably not. I mean, poison's a fucking weird thing, man. Like I said, I've been watching a lot of Forensic Files, and that shit is crazy what you can poison people with. And I've also been
poison them with water.
exactly, man, and fucking yeah, poison is no joke. But you know what is? This show. Thank you guys for watching the casual discussion with Anime Casuals. As always, guys, you can check out all things casual in the link tree in the description box down below. Also, if you'd like to email us, you can email us at animecasuals with an S, real, REAL, at gmail.com. But don't forget to keep
It
Casual.
Yeah.